So I deliberately did not make a video yesterday to talk about the Eagles and Cowboys, simply due to the fact that I just wanted to enjoy what was a beautiful sight as the Philadelphia Eagles took care of business. 41-7 defeat of the Dallas Cowboys wearing Kelly green uniforms, staying undefeated in Kelly green uniforms. Taking care of business and taking back the NFC East divisional title from those same Dallas Cowboys. I don't care who the quarterback was. I don't care what the records say the Cowboys are. We outscored the Dallas Cowboys this year 75-13. We sweep them for the first time in 13 years. This was a team that people were saying, oh, the Cowboys, man, they've been playing good football lately. Cooper Rush, Rico Dowell, like everybody has been playing good. No CeeDee Lamb, no Trayvon Diggs. A lot of missing pieces. But, hey, we were missing one of our most important pieces in Jalen Hurts. And after what happened last week, everybody was saying, oh, man, maybe this Eagles team is going to start to show signs of another collapse. Maybe this is the beginning of it, losing Jalen Hurts. Or maybe we're going to start off some quarterback controversy. Nah, man, Saquon Barkley runs for $167, hits 2,000 yards, is 101 yards shy of breaking Eric Dickerson's record. A.J. Brown has a touchdown. Devontae Smith has a pair of touchdowns and 120 yards on 6 catches. Kenny Pickett, before his ribs got broken, just looking comfortable, looking good outside of the first quarter, of course. But then again, this is Eagles football. What else are we used to? The first quarter is always the ugliest. We're always figuring things out, and when we do, my God, is it a glorious sight when we figure things out. Even Tanner McKee threw 2 touchdowns. First quarterback in NFL history to throw 2 touchdown passes in his first 4 or less pass attempts. Like that's ridiculous, And we made it look easy. We carved up this team that Micah Parsons and all these. It's personal, We're gonna go in there and we're gonna play spoiler. We're embracing that spoiler, atmosphere. Like, no, the Giants spoiled not only the Indianapolis Colts of a playoff potential berth, but themselves of a draft pick by showing up against the Indianapolis Colts, which is just hilarious. But that's another thing. We'll worry about the New York Giants this upcoming week. I'm just happy that we went. And you know what? I'm so happy. Congratulations to the Washington Commanders. Off of one kicker not having a strong enough leg, you guys managed to avoid embarrassing yourselves and punching your ticket into the playoff race. Congrats to you guys. Congrats. You're now the 6th seed. You'll be heading to LA if you and the Packers both win. Well, honestly, it really doesn't matter what the Packers do. If you guys win, you're the 6th seed. You'll be heading to LA to play the Rams, who, honest to God, I don't know how that matchup would go. That'd be really interesting. But at the end of the day, it's playoff season. We're getting into that atmosphere where every game matters more. And now that the Eagles have punched their ticket, we're locked in at number 2. We'll see what happens tonight with the Niners and Lions, if they want to make it any more interesting with that wild card shakeup. If the 49ers can play spoiler, we'll see. But I'm really, once we get Jalen Hurts back, I'm very, very happy with where this team is. 9 takeaways in the last 2 games combined. Like, I'm just saying, outside of Kenny Pickett's 1 INT last week, we were playing some real good football, no matter who the quarterback is. And when Jalen Hurts is in there, it's a lot more dangerous because you're going to load up the box more, play man in the back, and he will carve you up. And you want to bring people back to try and cover AJ, Devontae, Calcaterra, or Goddard. It don't matter. Run the ball with Saquon. Let Hurts get in there a little bit too. Be a little bit more careful running that ball, obviously. But still, this team, 13-3, could be 15-1 if 2 passes weren't dropped, which we're over that now at this point. It don't matter at the end of the day. It's still, we're good enough to get the job done. It doesn't matter. Team's going places. I'm so excited. I love where this team is. I love the culture that this team has built. C.J. Gardner-Johnson getting 2 picks. Let Quinyon Mitchell have one. But, hey, the pick 6 was phenomenal. I mean, this team is doing a lot of good things right now, and I'm very, very happy with where we're at. And, again, congrats to the Commanders. We may see you in the playoffs. Let's see how the run goes. Let's see where where the final standings lie, and we'll see how it goes. Honest to God, Commanders, I respect you guys because you guys are the least annoying fan base in the NFC, including the Eagles. You know what? I'll even put you in there. I'll even put us in there. Legitimately, you guys are great. Are a great fan base. I love my fan base, but the media is so horrible But I feel like that goes everywhere with how the media is in this day and age. But it's just, I feel like we're feeling so much of how awful it is in Philly this year. It's just not been a fun year to be following Philly sports. And I understand we're kind of in this spot of a lot of disappointment. You know, the Phillies went from World Series championship losses to one and dones in the playoffs, which, yeah, we understand that. Sixers have been pretty lackluster. The Flyers are rebuilding. Eagles obviously collapsed last year. It's okay to be skeptical, but my God, we're just digging for controversy, and I hate it. And I respect the Commanders because right now that team is playing with a lot of belief in themselves, and the media and the fans are right behind them. I want to see this team, and I think the fan base right now, this month of football, even with the loss last week, we're starting to come together and understand the type of football that this team plays and it excels in. And it's gritty, it's ugly, and it's physical, and I love it. And I love it because it really is just like who's better than the other. And realistically, Commander fans, you all know, if Hurts doesn't get hurt last week, that game's a completely different game. 21-7, if Hurts is still in there in that second quarter and it's up 21-7, oh, you guys are in for a real rough time. But, of course, that didn't happen. But you saw what happens when you get Kenny Pickett and Tanner McKee an actual opportunity to be ready to play. And you saw what happened yesterday. So, fly was fly. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.